Is this in focus? Hey guys! Today I decided to do a little story time because I just had one of these story times happen to me, so I figured I would just, do it because it's interesting. It's interesting. And my lighting is all sorts of crazy, like I always say. It's because I'm very light and it's dark, and like this is the best I could do. Anyways, I'm gonna do a story time today of my rude employee experiences. My rude employee experiences. I have two. One's from Ulta, one's from Macy's or Jcpenny. I can't remember. I think it was Macy's. But two, two, two. Like, I don't get a lot of experience. Like, I'm that person that always has a good time. Well, not a good time, but like I always go to the mall, do my thing, don't get bothered, and that's me. And I'm also the one who knows how hard it is to work retail because I've been working retail since I was 16. I'm 20 now. 4 years, 4 years. I understand when a customer is right, when they say customers are always right, but I know that is not the case sometimes. But without further ado, let's get started into this story time. Okay, and if you're wondering why my highlight popping, why my eyes popping, it's Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I just got it in the mail and I had to try it on. This might be too gold for me, but you know what, girl? We're going all out for this video, so I said to put it on anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this story that I had when I went to Macy's or Jcpenny. I can't remember, but this is how it all started. So me and my mom were going shopping for dresses. It was gonna be my cousin's quinceañera, so her 15, and we were looking for dresses for her 15. On top of that though, my mom was looking for an outfit for my grandma. Like my grandma wanted to be popping too, you know what I'm saying? We were looking for like the casual grandma wear, but like a cute casual grandma wear. The long sleeve with some embroidery and some like long skirt, pretty color. So let me tell you that we found it. We were walking around, I believe it was Jcpenny. Yeah, it was definitely Jcpenny. We were walking around, and I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna tell you guys my story, and just to let it all out because it's been on my mind for a while. I'm just kidding. I'm getting off topic. Okay, so me and my mom were looking at stuff for my cousin's 15, stuff to wear. My mom came across an outfit for my grandma, and it was this navy blue. It was really cute actually. It was a navy blue, and it came with a little top, and it came with like a little like sort of coat thing over it that was also navy blue, and it had some sparklies and some embroidery. I don't know how to say that. Some embroidery. And it came with like a long skirt, and it was really cute. The problem here was that it was underneath a rack that said 20% off. Now the original price of the whole set was like $90, $100, something like that. 80 to 120, like I don't remember. 80 to 120, and it was underneath a 20% rack. Well, I couldn't find no little scanner thingies, scan the price and find out what it was. I don't even know if Jcpenny has them. I'm not sure. But my mom was just like, hey, can you please ask the lady that was roaming around that area to check the price? And I said, yeah, of course, like I'll ask her. But this lady was roaming around, and I just didn't want to interrupt her. I'm just gonna wait for her to get on the register. I know me, like I'm just trying to be nice. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for her to get on the register, and then I'm gonna go up to her. I'm gonna ask her if she could scan the price, because I understand that sometimes the price is not correct on the tag. It was under the rack, so we just wanted to make sure that it was, what it says it was. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it wasn't 20% off, and we just wanted to know. I've had occasions where people have came up to me, have asked me the price, and the price is obviously on the tag, but they just want to know. Sometimes it's misplaced on a rack that's not supposed to be there. You never know. So my mama told me to ask, and I was gonna ask, but I waited for her to get on the register. Remember. So I'm waiting for this lady to get on the register because mom's still looking, and we're not in no rush. So I wait for her to get on the register, and she finally does, and she's like, she looks like she's doing something. Mind you, there's no customers. Like it's just me on that area, like Jcpenny, like it's a big mall, big section. and people are everywhere, but there was no one in our section, so it was just her, and I don't know what she was doing at the register. But once I saw that she was completely not busy and at the register, I went up to her and I said, hey, can you check the price for me? I'm over here explaining. It's on the rack. It's on this rack, and I just want to make sure. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, did you check the tag? This was her. Boy, this was her. Did you check the tag? And she looks at me like,
are you really asking me? Like, did you check the tag?
oh yeah, I was just making sure. She checked the tag. Did you see the tag? Do you see what it said? I was just, thanks, like, I was like, okay, like, never mind, girl, like, never mind, I'm not gonna ask you nothing no more. I said, oh, okay, thanks, and I just walk off, and I'm just roaming around, and my mom's still looking, and she was like, so what's the price? Did you ask? And I was like, oh, she didn't want to tell me. Like, I didn't think anything of it, although it was kind of rude that she was just like, did you look at the tag? Did you look at the tag? You know, like, did you look at the tag? Obviously, I looked at the tag. I'm just wondering if it's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she didn't want to tell me the price. Like, she didn't want to scan it for me. I told my mom that. My mom was like, ¿cómo que no te quería escanear? Que ¿Cómo que si ya trabaja aquí? So she basically said, what do you mean she didn't want to tell you? She works here. She was on the register. I wouldn't shoot. She's like, I mean, like, why do you let yourself? You should have told her something. So mom was like, I'm gonna tell her something. And my mom's so cute. Like, she speaks English and all of that, but you know, she has an accent. So she goes up to her and she's like, real firm, can you check the price for me? Not rude, but I'm like, can you check the price for me? Kind of like that. I was like, hey, can you please check the price for me? Like, I saw it on the rack and blah, 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 blah. Mom was just like, can you check the price for me? She said, do
you not check the tag? Do you not see the rack?
I'm laughing at this because it's so ridiculous, the fact that, like, she couldn't just scan it and let us know, you know, like, you work here, like, oh no, baby, what you doing? You know that meme? But she was like, do you not see that rack? Yeah. If it was on that rack, then it's supposed to be the price, and something like that. She was like, did you not see the tag? And she's just going off about, did we not see the tag? Did we not see the rack? And my mom started saying, she's like, you work here, you're supposed to just check for it. It's not a big deal, you're right there, and blah, blah, blah. And this lady starts, do you want to speak to a manager? Do you want to speak to a manager? She just keeps talking on top of my mom and saying, do you want to speak to a manager? And getting on her face.
Do you want to speak to a manager?
She's getting up on her face. Like,
do you want to speak to a manager?
Like, do you want to speak to a manager? Ooh. Ooh, when I saw this lady go up to my mama, do you want to speak to a manager? But you know, some people may not agree on what I said after she was like, do you want to speak to a manager? Don't judge me now. Don't judge me. I said, no thanks, you're not worth our time. To a manager, I just said,
no thanks, you're not worth our time.
I literally said it like that. I was like, no thanks, you're not worth our time. And I just left the garment in any rack. I'm the type to put stuff up, I'm folded back. I understand the struggle. But this lady made me mad, and she was talking to my mom like that, and it just triggered it, and it was just worse. And I was just thinking, like, why would I wait for a manager to let me know of, to scan this item? Why would I wait for a manager and start this big old scene? Why would we wait for a manager? We just not gonna spend our time, not gonna spend our money here, we're not gonna buy it because we don't even know the price of it for sure, you know? And they're being rude, so why would we wait for a manager to just tell me the same thing and just be like, oh, you know, it's actually, I just went through this whole thing when she could have easily just scanned it and we would have been good, you know, we might have gotten it, you know, you never know. So besides the point, I said, no thanks, you're not worth our time. I was like, no thanks, you're not worth our time. And I hung the thing and me and my mom left. Now, I don't know if a lot of people agree with what I decided to do, but it's just how I felt at the moment. And this lady really didn't want to be there. You know, you could tell she didn't want to be working. And I understand that not everybody likes their job and doesn't want to be working. But I also understand being on the other side where you know, you're dealing with some stuff and you don't want to be working. But never have I ever, and I can say this, 4 years of retail, have I ever expressed my feelings on the floor when I'm working. If someone asks me for help, I'm going to help them out. If they're asking me any sort of questions, I'm gonna do my best to, you know, help them out, because they're needing my help. They're asking me questions. They're shopping. Like, I'm not gonna put someone in a bad mood because I'm in not the best mood, you know what I'm saying? It's just customer service. It's how it works, you know? And honestly, customer service isn't meant for everybody, so it's a struggle, but I personally enjoy seeing other people satisfied with their purchase, connecting with your customer. That's real cool. You can connect with someone and be like, hey, like, yeah, you know, and I like this. Yeah, let me show you this, and I like how this works, and they try it on and they love it, and they go and they purchase it. I don't know, it's just a good feeling to me. And then they come back and they remember you. You know, it's just, there's too many bad people in this world to be a bad, not a bad person, but to be a negative person. I feel like any goodness that we can give in this world, even if it's just saying a thank you, or saying how are you, or asking someone if they need help, like any of that, even if you're working, I feel all of that is just necessary in this world nowadays, because there's so many ugly people, and there's so many, you know what, there's good people out there too. We just gotta have to keep on doing our good deeds. And good people do get unnoticed. There's a lot of good people in this world, but we just gotta keep on, you know, being good, no matter how many people treat you bad. You know what I'm saying? Just because this lady treated me this way doesn't mean I'm gonna start treating people that way. I still am the same person. This is getting too emotional. This is getting too personal, but I'm just saying, there's too many bad people in this world to not have acts of kindness, you know? Any act of kindness you can do, even if it's just, you know, saying, hey, I like your top, hey, blah, 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 complimenting, things like that, small things can make someone's day and make them happier, you know. It's just the little things. And I'm off track on that story, but I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys so much, and that I'll see you in my next one. Bye!